I'm not trying to hear this. I was here for this. I worked this game. I was sitting with two ladies. They have this like store. They have these smaller stores, and like they used to have this big like merch shop, but they closed that, and they spread out like 4 other stores like in the corners of the actual Xfinity Center. So I was like the post I had to be at, I was with them. But there's this nice little TV like some steps away from us, so we can see clearly like what's going on. And I remember this moment because this guy right here, the ball handler, he decides after we managed to force Michigan State into another miss, and in fact they hadn't scored in like 2+ minutes because it was 55-48. And Maryland is getting stops, and like Michigan, the Spartans, they can't score, and we tie the game, and I think we had scored our last 4 on free throws, like 3 or 4 on free throws. But we're getting to the basket, we're drawing contact, drawing fouls. And you know, I'll show you what he does next. So just watch the ball handler. In that very moment, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you taking a pull-up 3 when you've been getting to the basket? Now let me go back. Okay, so you got one man right there. You got him. Maybe if you drive and you draw number 3 to you kick out to 9 for a 3. Or maybe you find a way to slip through the defense, get to the basket. You've got 5.5 seconds left, so you've got time. But then he and then he takes that, and like my literal words in that moment was, why are you taking that fucking shot? What are you doing? And then this happens. See my niggas in the yellow jackets? That's who I work with. We do like security for the actual event, but those are the guys I work with. But yeah, like because of my health, I can't work the spots like I used to. I can't work the court like I once used to. But I wish I could be there in that very moment, like right there in the actual bowl of the game. Cause I just one more time.
Gillespie for 3. No. Holloman looks the clock. Has scored for the win. Oh my goodness! Holloman from half court to win it on the road.
Yeah, but they had to get the rope line out because they ain't want some shit happening.
Trey Holloman, the hero. It's clearly out of his hand. Trey Holloman, tough first half. Big time here in the second to rebound, make some plays, and then what a shot here on the road. I mean, that is well beyond half court.
And you know SVP was there. Like he's usually at all the Maryland home games. So shout out to Scott Van Pelt. But I my goodness, I'm just like, why are you taking that shot in that moment? Like why? But if you lose on a buzzer beater, then maybe you weren't meant to win that game because it was an ugly game in the first half. I think it was like 23-21 Maryland. I know the score in the first half was 23-21. I'm just trying to remember if it was Maryland, Michigan State. I think it was Maryland. Nobody could really score. Both teams were playing great defense. And then it started to pick up in the second half. Michigan State started to pull away, but then you've got those final couple minutes. Maryland gets back into it, ties the game, but motherfucker hit a bomb from half court and you lose. So maybe it just wasn't meant for the boys to win, but at the end of the day, Maryland's had a great season so far. They should make the NCAA tournament. And I've been working Maryland games for about 6 years now. Going back, I would say, when did I start? February 2019? So, yeah, I would probably say 6 years now. I've been working games there, and this is easily the best team I've witnessed so far in my time there, especially considering the last couple of years. But this is probably the dumbest loss I've witnessed this team endure, because it's just like you in that moment, in those final seconds, you probably have the game won, and if not that, you can get it to overtime. Like just try to get a better shot. If it doesn't go in, fine. You get overtime, another 5 minutes, and maybe, just maybe, if you win that game, it's your biggest win of the season. But it's a tough way to go out. It's a tough way.